It's now a 4-week sprint on as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's Walker to start the drive. Usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. Even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT. 11, MT. 11, MT. 11, MT.
Here's Burrow. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game,
did.
Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again, that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
On 1, ready?
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Gabriel Davis with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, you look at these two teams. These are those kind of litmus test games.
Need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing is Stafford. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. The Packers had 8 and 5 to start play, and they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
32. Hurry.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So first and 10 now from the 30.
10.
Here's Stafford. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
To work after catching the ball, he could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Here we go.
On second down, here's Stafford.
Their win last week, they're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch.
The spot like to aim at the right upright and just draw it back down the center. This one looked like it was aimed at the left upright and just kept bending away.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. They go play action with Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Up the middle, here's Walker. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 48 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
11. They gotta go.
Now it's Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football.
Here we go.
From the 33, here's
12,
second down and 2.
12. 11. 12. 11, Thomas.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Now inside the 25 and down to the 16-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now it's Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. McCaffrey fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We can come up with a lot of different explanations here. None of them are going to work. At the 1 yard line and coughing it up, No
You got to
way.
protect that thing like it's your firstborn.
Your firstborn, your secondborn,
Your 10th
anyone.
born.
It doesn't matter. Take care of the football. You're in a position to go in and score. At worst, you've given up a chance to get 3 points.
Gun.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Ready?
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations? In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. This is brought in at the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Right now, they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Well, if you like the matchup and that connection works to start the drive, no reason to go away from it. Let that defense prove that they can stop you. And here, it's 2 throws and 2 first downs.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Stafford.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. The linebacker C.J. Mosley in on the stop.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 9.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Now Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Goes right back to Smith again.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead now moves to 9-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line.
On two,
The
ready?
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And things have changed since the last time they had it. The safety led to the touchdown, so now they find themselves behind as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And his pass incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 42 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Ready?
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Ken Walker.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A final shot before the break. Stafford.
That's complete. Demario Douglas with it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. On 1st and 10, Stafford. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 76 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Omaha, ready, move. Ready, hot.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Hey, 5-0.
Stafford on 1st down. Dancing to his left. It's complete to Hopkins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Steps away to his left.
Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion. Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Hey, 54.
On 4th down, Stafford. That is caught. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Easy, alert.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He'll buy some time right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Big 20. 21.
They snap it to Stafford. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Drill right, 22.
To throw on second down is Stafford. Flushed out right.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
That's a good decision there. He was looking, and he was looking, but the coverage was excellent. Nice job to get rid of it and try and find something better on 3rd and goal. He didn't let that clock accelerate.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Irv Smith Jr., his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
2 yards to go, second down.
Stop.
Sticking with Walker on
Takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
79 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
We don't talk about it.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Stafford. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Hopkins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10.
This is McCaffrey on the give. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
11.
Now it's Stafford. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Back now at Lambeau. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
You ready?
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
40 got. 32.
Stafford now to throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. So decision time now, because if keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Gun.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
12.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here.
12.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow
Completes this to Walker.
And he's able to get this one out close midfield across the 40.